Good evening, everyone. My name is Brendon Liu, age 20, and now student of the University of Santo Tomas. Today, I will be doing a 5-minute podcast and a reflection upon the role of youth in nation building. This was an assignment of NSTP, and I've been given a compilation of various questions pertaining to, like I said before, the role of youth in nation building. Now, the first question: what is the issue? Why does this matter to me personally? Now, this one's quite simple. The issue I have pertaining to the youth in nation building revolves around the current state of the government here in the Philippines. Let me tell you guys a story. My father is probably the hardest working man I know. I have but the highest caliber of respect when it comes to him and him doing his work, his job, providing for his family. He clocks in every day, Monday to Saturday, from dawn till dusk, working to keep his family and loved ones safe and happy. Now, some of you have heard this before. Imagine to my surprise when I watch all these videos about the government stealing everybody's taxpayers' pesos for them to not be using said money for the plans to fix the flooding problems here, which is, here basically next to where I live. And I know it because it floods here like every other day. But instead, they use that money into buying luxury cars and other more expensive things that they didn't even break a sweat into buying. There was no hard taxing labor. There was no long shifts away from family. And that rightfully makes me angry. So, yeah, that's the topic I want to talk about here. The taxation scandal that is the Philippine government. As a young Filipino, how do I see my role in helping solve this issue? Well, as you can see from this video, I'm here to protest. I'm here to speak up. I'm here making the conscious decision to speak up against bullies who walk over the little guy. And I urge you, fellow viewer, I urge you to share this video among your peers to spread the message that we too are people and our voices need to be recognized. Which Catholic social training or Philippine development plan best connects to this issue? There it is. Easily the Philippine development plan. I mean, this was the plan that was supposed to build more sustainable, prosperous, and a more sustainable and prosperous nation. And look where that got us. I mean, it got us into a nationwide outrage that once flooded the streets near major colleges, and students were terrified for their lives, as some of them had their hands cuffed using zip ties. I mean, come on, people. Well, sorry, it got a bit heated, but okay. Next question. Reflecting on Mark Wilson Chua's legacy, what small but meaningful action can you take online or in your community to be part of the solution? Mark Wilson Chua, for those who are unaware, was a student of the University of Santo Tomas before he tragically died during his duties in the ROTC. His death was the spark that issued the Republic Act of 9163, which removed completion of mandatory ROTC as a precondition for graduation of male college students in the Philippines. This was a quite frankly, a tragic waste of human life. A disgusting act that was thankfully brought to justice and led to a Republic Act that still affects us to this day. Now, the question is, what meaningful action would I do in order to be part of the solution? Well, to put it straightforward, I try to be more socially I try to be a more socially positive person when I'm out and about. To be frank, this whole country is going through a terrible mess as it is. Everybody's arguing with one another and it doesn't seem to be stopping anytime soon. So, it might not be such a bad idea if maybe putting a smile on somebody's face to maybe brighten their day, it might just be enough to turn the tide against this wave of pain and hate. Last question. What good citizen values from the preamble of the 1987 Constitution should guide your response to this issue? Well, my personal take on this, well, it's to be able to uphold the truth. As citizens, we are to follow the government and trust that they are making the right decisions, not just for their sake, but for the sake of the Philippine people. We look up to them because we voted for them and for them to lead us and to protect us from what we don't know. In return, we give them a part of our incomes, of course, from where be it through tax or through VAT, to be able to construct roads or repair damages that our country has sustained. We rely on them to take the lead in bringing the charge that us, the Philippines, into the future. And that, my friends, can only happen if we all trust each other. That's it for me. Brendon Liu, signing off.